left leg out wide. So we're just doing one little rock here. So we're gonna have our wrist underneath our shoulder and we're just gonna start to rock back and forth. So we're really stretching out our leg here. Just take your time, be slow. Inhale to rock forward, exhale to rock back. If it feels good, you can reach forward and then have your spine nice and long, arms nice and long, almost like we're in puppy pose. So find what feels good here. You can rock back on the hips. Our head is in between our arms. Take a big breath in. And on the exhale, slowly walking the hands back underneath the wrist. We're gonna bring the left knee underneath the hip, and then we're gonna bring our right leg out. Take your time to transition. So we're gonna rock back and forth. Big breath in to rock forward. Exhale to rock back. So find your range. You don't have to rock too aggressively. Be nice and gentle with yourself. You're doing great. If it feels good, we're going to walk the hands out so our arms can be long and our spine can be long. Our head comes in between the arms. Hips can rock back. So this is a great inner thigh stretch as well as a lower back stretch. Big breath in, and on the exhale, slowly walking the hands back underneath the wrist. We'll bring the knee back underneath the hips, and let's come into our puppy pose. So with knees underneath the hips, we're going to reach forward. Arms are long, spine is long. Bring the hands in just a little bit so we can place the palms. We're going to tuck the toes and send the hips up into a downward facing dog. So you can start to pedal it out, bending one knee, rooting into the opposite heel. So arms are long, heads in between the arms. We'll send our knees gently back onto the mat. Let's bring our forearms down and we'll slowly lay on our belly. So you can take your time to straighten one leg and then the other. Just be nice and gentle with yourself. You can make it all the way down until your one cheek is on the mat. Let's bend our left knee and we're going to place it out wide. So we're making a 90-degree angle with our left leg. To use our hands underneath our shoulders to bring our chest up. And then we're gonna draw our right hand underneath the shoulder. Option to have left hand stacking on right arm. Second is hand on the hip. So that's about halfway. If you wanna go all the way wide, we can have our hand out wide. So just find what feels good. This is a great lower back stretch. If this feels too tight or tense, you can just lay on your side, have your hands stacked. The left arm over the right arm, and then we're going to place the hands back underneath the shoulders, and then we'll slowly bring our leg back straight and together. So just take a breath here, relax. Bending the right knee out to the side, so we're making a 90-degree angle with our right leg. So we're going to use our hands underneath our shoulders, press our chest up, and then draw the left arm underneath the shoulders. So our first option is arms stacked. Second is hand on hip, or we can come arms out wide. So just find what feels good. On the exhale, let's stack the arms again. Take your time. We'll slowly slide the hands back underneath the shoulders and then straighten the legs. So we'll just lay on our belly for a moment, take a few breaths, and on the exhale, let's slowly roll onto our side. So it doesn't matter which side. We'll just relax here for a moment. And on the exhale, let's roll onto our backs. So take your time. We can keep our knees bent, soles of the feet come on the mat, focusing on our legs. So we're going to plant the left sole of the foot on the mat, and then our right leg comes up. So we're straightening out the right leg. If it feels good, this puts lots of pressure on your lower back, so you can keep it lifted, or if you want to make some gentle movements, you can. If you want to stretch out your quads, you can bend the knee, straighten the leg. If you want to focus on hamstrings, you can focus on the toes, so either flexing and pointing the toes or making little circles with the toes. So just find what feels good for you. Be nice and slow and gentle. And on the exhale, let's bring the right ankle on the left knee. So we'll just take a moment to just feel this stretch. So your choice, you could stay here if you'd like, or you can use your hands or a strap to grab your left thigh. So right hand comes in between the left and right thigh, so we're threading the needle. So same thing with this leg. You can keep it straight up, put lots of pressure on your lower back, or you can start to make a little bit of movement. You can bend and straighten, move the toes. If your shoulders feel tense, please use your strap. That makes our arms a little longer. And on the exhale, let's slowly release the leg, bring the foot back down to the mat. So just take your time here. Relax all four corners of the back onto the mat. And on the exhale, slowly bringing the right foot back down onto the mat. So you can take your time to scoop up the pelvis, and then we'll do the other side. Pressure on the right foot, and then lifting the left leg up. So every side is different, so you can try a few movements, being slow, moving with the breath. We can inhale to bend the knee if that feels good, exhale to straighten the leg, or if you're using the toes. Take a big breath in, and on the exhale, left ankle comes on the right knee. And we'll breathe like this for a moment, allowing the shoulders to release. Your choice. You can keep your foot on the ground or use your hand or a strap to grab the right thigh. Left hand comes in between the right and left thigh to thread the needle. You can make some subtle, slow movements with your breath. Just find what feels good. Take a big breath in, and on the exhale, slowly releasing the hands or strap, bringing the sole of the foot back down. Take a big breath in, and on the exhale, slowly bringing the left sole of the foot back down to the mat, to the ground, and come back up to a seated position. We're gonna come legs up the wall so you can scooch until you're there. Lay on your side. And with knees bent, soles of the feet on the wall, we're slowly gonna walk them up until the feet are over the hips. Just finding what feels good for you.